Guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all well. So this is take 2 of this video. It's going to be my first update of my spring project pan. I put the first video up in April, so I'll leave that in the cards so you can check that out if you've not already done so. So yeah, it's take 2. As I've just said, my mum interrupted me the first time because she needed me to go somewhere with her today. Today has been so hectic, so I poured myself a glass of wine, and it's in this glass, gin glass, because I can't find a wine glass anywhere, so I'm going to have to buy some. But yeah, really need this. And it's Pinot Grigio, by the way, my favourite white wine. But yeah, I don't normally drink alcohol on YouTube, but it is quite late at night. It's like 9:30 or something like that. So yeah, as I was saying, this is my spring project pan update. Basically just showing you what I've been using. I've not used a lot of these, I've not used a lot, to be honest, out of these. I've been concentrating on my stash, my makeup stash. So I'm going to tell you what I've used and what I've not used and what I'm hoping to use more in the month of May. So first of all, this perfume. This perfume has been brought into the spring project just because I used up all my Glow, JLo Glow or whatever it's called. That's where the marker was. Can you see that? That's where the blue marker was when I started using it, and it's down here at the moment. So I have used quite a bit. I think by the time end of May comes, I will have used all that, because I spray it religiously, you know, I use it a lot. In fact, let's use some more now. And it's Britney Spears Circus Fantasy, and it is ideal for this time of year, spring, summer. I love these kind of sweet scents. So yeah, I've been using that. This Tartelette Tease palette hasn't got a lot of use, unfortunately. The only shade that's got quite a lot of use is this shade here, which is just an ivory shade, which I like to use when I'm using my basically I put this on before any other eyeshadows. Sorry, you're getting a glare there. Just so that they blend really well. And also, if you've got darker skin tone than me, that would work really well as a matte brow bone highlight. This palette smells gorgeous. It smells just like the Too Faced chocolate bars, like it's got some kind of cocoa scent in it. Really like it. So I do want to use it more in the month of May. What else have we got? I have been using this one. This is just my, it's like a BB cream. I wouldn't say this was a foundation. And it's the, I'm sorry about that. It's the Urban Decay Naked Skin One and Done, sorry. It's in the shade Medium Light. I feel like this shade is just too dark for me. But I'm going to use it up, and it's just there at the moment, so I've only got that little bit left, so hopefully I'll use that up in May. This is the bronzer that I've been using religiously the last 2 weeks, and it's in 01 Sunshine. The lid's broken as per usual with Essence products and me. I don't seem to, like, I'm not particularly heavy-handed, so let me know if this has happened with you with Essence products, because it seems to be happening with a lot of Essence products. It happened with a blusher. In fact, I actually broke the entire thing, and luckily I took it back to the store and I just exchanged it for another one. But this one is the Essence Luminous Matte Bronzing Powder for lighter skin. I've had it ages and I didn't think I was anywhere near hitting pan, and then I used it a couple of times and then I could see a little bit of pan, and now I'm like half of the pan's gone there. So I'm hoping by the end of this Shop My Stash I will have at least got this half out as well, and then it's just the outer rim. So yeah, that's that one in 01 Sunshine. So that's had a lot of use. Then we've got, I don't know where the other lipstick is, but we've got this one in Fig and another one in Chocolate Honey. It must be in the other basket that I'm going to show you. They haven't had any use this month, but I did use them the previous month. But obviously I need to start using all these products up. So if I've not already said, that's in the shade Fig. Really, really like that. This Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara is done. I'm pleased to say I was using it with my Ciate, can't remember the name of it. Well, we'll come across it in a bit, but I was using it with my Ciate one that I like, and it's completely gone, and it's dried up as well. The brush on this is really, really good. I do want to try the Too Faced Better Than Sex, but the waterproof version. I have said that before. I don't know if they do them in minis like this, though. I'd prefer to try a mini rather than a full size. If you've tried the waterproof version, if you leave me a comment down below just to tell me which one you prefer, I'd really, really appreciate that. But yeah, that's going out of the collection because it's all gone. Then I have this CoverGirl Simply Ageless foundation, and it's got an SPF of 20 in it, and it's in the shade 220. I've not really used it that much these last 2 weeks, but it is nearly all done, so I'm going to try and concentrate on that in May. So yeah, that's what it looks like. I know it looks dark in the pan, but it really does blend into my natural skin colour. So yeah, I just need to finish it up and then obviously get that out of the collection as well. Another thing that I want to finish up relatively soon, but I just need to have darker foundations, is this Lightning Body Shop Shade Adjusting Drops, and it looks like that. I think it is nearly all done. I just can't see. I can't see the bottom of it or anything. But in any case, once I've finished this, I need to get a new one, but I don't want to go to the Body Shop. I don't want one that's got a dropper, just because this dropper is rubbish. It just doesn't come out, so I've got to kind of tilt it and like put a little bit on kind of my hand and get it out that way. But yeah, I really do like it. Other than that, this I've been using every day, and it's the Pixi Brow Tamer. I know it looks gross, because it is, to be honest. I've been using it after I put my, look at the brush, it's disgusting. I've been using it after I put my brow product on, and I really, really do like it, but I do want to get it out of the collection. It just says it's in translucent, so yeah, that one needs to go. Well, I need to use that a lot, which I am doing. I'm using it every day. This Too Faced Perfect Eyes Waterproof Eyeliner from the Love palette in, what shade is it? Perfect Black. I didn't get a lot use, well, I didn't get any use out of this in April, so I do need to start using that a lot more. Let me show you how black it is. That is super black and it's super smooth, and I didn't actually realise it was waterproof, so maybe I should use this in May a lot more than I have been. But I have got another eyeliner. Let's try and bring you a bit closer. I have got another eyeliner that I'm using from the Smoked Urban Decay Smoked palette, and I did want to use that one up first, so I might try using that a little bit more as well, otherwise it's just never going to get used. Then I have this Rimmel Exaggerate in Call Me Crazy 104 lip liner. This is beautiful with that kind of orange toned red lipstick. It is so nice. I'll do a swatch of this as well. I didn't do swatches before when I did this video. So that's the shade there. It really is beautiful on. So that's that one. I need to use that more as well. Then we've got a few Colourpop Super Shock eyeshadows. So there's this one in Shark Attack. I really like that, but I didn't use it. There's definitely a theme here. I was just concentrating more on my Shop My Stash items, mainly palettes, especially my Smashbox palette, just because I want to see if I want to keep it or declutter it. So yeah, I didn't really get to my singles, to be honest, which is a shame, but I'll try and concentrate more in May. Then I have this one. This one is in the shade Hanky Panky. Now, to be honest, I've hit pan on this, but this isn't recent. I've not used it in a while. I found this in my eyeshadow drawer towards the end of my last project pan, and I've not used it since then, so that definitely needs to get used. Then I have the shade Cheap Date, which is showing a lot of pan, but again, I didn't use that this month. Then I have Glow. Now that I have used all this up, but it wasn't recently. I used it up a couple of months ago, so that needs to go out of the collection and into the bin because that's used up. And then this last thing by Colourpop is the Super Shock Cheek Pearlized Highlighter in Lunch Money. I absolutely adore this. As you can see, I have hit pan on it, but I've just not used it in such a long time. Let's see if we can do a swatch. I don't know if it's going to show because I've had to put my external light on, so I don't know if that's going to show, but it really is beautiful, and it's one of the most popular highlighters that Colourpop do. I need to get a drink. Oh, out of breath. Right, so then we have this Revolution and Imagination palette, and I absolutely love this. For the price, it is such amazing value. It was like £10, and you get like free setting powders, free contour shades, and free highlighters, and the highlighters are so pigmented. I love everything in this palette, if I'm being honest. So this powder was one of the ones that I wanted to get out, and I've nearly done it. To be honest. I've repressed it, so I just need to like use this bit up, and then I can move on to the next powder. So that one is called Pretty Heart. It's really nice. It's really brightening. And then we've got this My Guile one that I'll be using next. That's just like a banana powder, and this Cute one here might be nice as a really nice bronzing powder. It is very comparable to Benefit Hula Light, I think it's called. So the lightest one that you can buy. So I've been told anyway. Let's do a swatch of that. I don't think you're going to be able to see it. Can you see that? But yeah, I've not used it as a bronzer, but I think I will try and use it as a bronzer. Oh, my battery's flashing at me every single time. Right, let's see what we can do before it goes completely on me. Right, I pulled this recently. I was going through my lip liners and I pulled this out, and I noticed that there is hardly any left. This is called East End Snob, and as you can see, it's just got a tiny nub there, so 1 or 2 uses and it will be out of my collection. So I want to use that more. Then I have got this other lip liner pencil from Colourpop. It's from Colourpop and Kathleen Lights, and it's in the shade Aquarius. Really love this, but it's drying up, so the sooner I use that, the better really. Also, I've been using this religiously ever since I finished using my last eyebrow product. I can't even remember what it was, you know. It was that long ago. I've been using this for months now, and it's the Body Shop Brow and Liner Kit in 02, and I've used so much, guys. I'm super impressed. It's mainly this one here, the lighter shade, but I've started mixing the two shades together, and I've used so much and hit significant pan since the last project I had it in, so I just want to use all that up. Then I have this MAC Soft and Gentle. I didn't use this at all this month either. Really do like that. I used it a lot the previous month though, so I'm not too bothered that I didn't use it a lot this month. This one has not been used at all, and it's the Benefit Boing powder and also the eye brightener. So it just looks like that. I need to see if I actually like it. It's more of a chopping block item than anything, so that's that. Also, I haven't used this this month either. What I'm going to do is I'm not going to pull any more bronzers apart from this one. I'm going to obviously have my Imagination one and also my Essence one, and I think I've got a Charlotte Tilbury one in the project as well, the Film Star Bronze and Glow. So I've got more than enough bronzers to be using when I shop my stash for the next 2 weeks. So this one is the Soleil Tan de Chanel, and as you can see, I've just not used a lot of it, so I want to try and use as much of it as physically possible. I don't really like cream bronzers, so I don't know what possessed me to buy it. I think it was just a cult product at the time and I just wanted to try it out. Love the packaging, but the actual cream bronzer is, I don't know if I like it or not. So this is the other bronzer that I'm panning. I've repressed this one as well. Looks a bit of a state, but obviously that's the bronzer there. So yeah, a few uses and I think that will be out of the collection. Obviously the highlighter, there's still a lot there, but that's not in the project, it's just the bronzer. Then we have the Hourglass palette. I absolutely adore this palette, and it's got the ambient lighting powders, dim light, incandescent light and radiant light. So that's right, so we left off talking about the Hourglass. I was just checking when we were recording, sorry. Hourglass ambient lighting palette. And the powders in there are dim light, incandescent light and radiant light. So this powder here, dim light, I use all over the face as a setting powder, well, more of a finishing powder really. Incandescent light is a highlighter. I've not been using that this month though. The only powders I've been using are dim light and radiant light. Radiant light for me really is a bronzer type shade, but I really do like this palette, and I'll be sad when it is all used up, but I have got like a dupe for it to use anyway, so yeah, there's that one. Then there's this Avon makeup setting spray. I have had this for so long. I really do like it, but I am glad it's out of the collection so I can use one of the other ones. At the moment I'm using the NYX Dewy Finishing Spray, and I'm really liking that, but I have used it before. This was the mascara I was telling you about before that I used with the Too Faced Better Than Sex, and it's a Ciate Wonder Wand mascara, and I got this little mini in the Chloe Morello Fun and Fearless palette. So yeah, really been enjoying using that. I absolutely love the wand in this, and it's one of those wet type mascaras, so if you don't like that, then you're probably not going to like this mascara, but it is very volumizing and gives you kind of that false lash effect, which is nice. I've also not really been using this that much, and it's the Pixi by Petra Lower Lash Mascara. This again has a great wand like for the lower lashes, but I just haven't been using it, so I need to start using that more before it dries up. Concealer wise, I think we've got 2 or maybe 3 concealers in here. No, there's just 2 I think. So we've got the Maybelline Fit Me, which is here. I've not really used this month, but the one that I have been using, which I'm pretty much out of, to be honest, is the Revolution Conceal and Define, not Divine. Really, really good concealer, and I definitely need to purchase another one. But when I purchase another shade, I think I'm going to go up to C2 or C3. This one is the lighter shade, which is C1. It really is nice. I mean, I've got everything out of there that I possibly can. As you can see, I've taken the stopper out, so I don't think I can get any more out of that. Oh, there's another concealer here. This one, I pulled this because I knew that I was running out of that one. And this one is the L'Oreal Perfect Match. And again, this one is down to its last bit there, and I pulled the stopper out of this as well. But it is quite dark. You can see how dark it is there. So I really need to pull a lighter one, or if I don't have one, at least purchase a cheap light concealer. Because these two shades are probably about the same shade. I mean, I think this one might even be darker, so I definitely need to pull a lighter shade. I think I've got an Essence one that's lighter. No, it's actually Collection that I've got, so that one needs to be pulled. Right, so these Too Faced products. So like I said earlier about the Fig one, this one was just not used this month. This one is in the shade Chocolate Honey. And then there is this Too Faced blush, which is one of the Love Flush blushes in Love Hangover. It's a really, really pretty peach blusher, and I've used that quite a bit. Well, when I say quite a bit, about 3 or 4 times. So that did get used. Then we have some like liner type situation going on here. So we've got this red lip liner from Primark, and it's just a PS lip liner in the shade red. I have swatched this before. It really is getting dry now, so I either need to start using it more or just declutter it from the collection. Then I have this Essence Extreme Lasting Eye Pencil, which is waterproof, in 02 but First Espresso. Really, really like that, and I did get some use out of it, but not an awful lot. This brown eyeliner is brilliant for if you don't like to wear black and you feel like it's too harsh, like on the waterline. That's amazing for that, and that's why I use it, because I don't always like to wear a black eyeliner, because sometimes it just does make me look washed out a little bit. And then we've got this Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in the shade Perversion. And like I said earlier, I think I said it earlier, I got this out of the Urban Decay Smoke palette. I've had it ages. I've had it ages, and I just want to use it up. It really is so black. So yeah, that needs to be used. Then I've got this, I think it's by 17 or number 17. No, 17. And there is literally nothing left on that. I'm only using the pink side because I have had this literally for years. And the pink side's nearly gone. You can see I've only got that little nub of it left. So once that's gone, I'm going to have to repurchase another one. I was actually thinking of using this, and this one's by Kiko, and it has like a cream ivory shade, but to be honest, it's I mean, I'll just go over it again. It's not really the right shade for my brow bone, so I think I will need to repurchase the highbrow one by Benefit, which I didn't really want to do because it is quite expensive, but I'll just have to see what's on the market when that one runs out. Then I have this one. This one is an Essence like cream eyeliner. It's brilliant for your waterline. It makes you look awake, and it's in the shade Silky Nude. All the writings come off it. It is really, really well loved, so I have been using that daily. Really, really love that. I think these eyeliners from Essence are great value. I think they're only like £2, and they do some ones for £1, but they're really rough on your waterline, so I don't tend to get those, and it's the same with the lip liners. It's better to get the ones for £2 because you can just feel the difference. But this is everything from my spring project pan. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching, it really means a lot to me. If you've not already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you can be notified of every single video I upload. My schedule is now Monday and Wednesdays, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.